The November election's getting closer, and we here at KOB4 know there is so much at stake.
Yeah, part of our mission in our election coverage is to make sure that you have the information that you need to make informed decisions before you go to the ballot box.
So starting tonight, we are officially launching our Vote for NM political coverage. I'm calling it Vote for NM because your votes should move New Mexico forward. It's the only way New Mexico can afford to go.
Chris Ramirez, Tessa Mentis, and Steve Solis explain our mission.
New Mexico is in need of good leadership. Our state is home to a diverse group of people, and our elected leaders should put New Mexicans first. As Election Day draws closer, we've created 3 teams tackling the state's most important issues.
I'm leading the team looking into our state's biggest economic problems. We are also looking into what it will take to bring high-paying jobs right here to New Mexico.
And it's time to start asking some tough questions like, is Spaceport America helping or hurting us?
And let's have an honest conversation about recreational marijuana. If it's legalized, what would it really mean for our economy?
And I'm leading the team looking at education here in New Mexico, and we can all agree that being ranked 50th in the nation is unacceptable.
School districts are reporting massive teacher shortages. So what is causing our teachers to leave New Mexico's classrooms?
As for the states that rank towards the top for education, what are they doing right? Maybe it's time we start asking what New Mexico is doing wrong.
And I'm leading the team looking at public safety problems in our state. I'm going to be honest with you, New Mexico is too violent, and we need to figure out what is going on.
We've learned access to mental health care and addiction treatment could be the root to our state's crime.
And we need to have a serious discussion about classroom safety. New Mexico students demand they feel safer while in school.
Our Vote for New Mexico political coverage will aim to address our state's biggest problems.
But we can't just sit in our problems. Our coverage will also focus on solutions.
And for the people running for political office this season, you are on notice that we are expecting realistic and achievable plans on how you plan to improve New Mexico.
In October, the 2 candidates for governor will square off in a live televised debate on KOB4, and we're giving you, the voters, the ability to ask the questions on your minds.
We are partnering with the nonpartisan group New Mexico First to organize town halls around the state. The town hall participants will work together to craft questions that they will directly ask the candidates.
This election season is not all about the candidates. It's about you, New Mexico. It's about making sure you are included in the process, and your voice is the loudest.
Between now and November, our 3 teams will put together 21 well-researched political stories.
We aren't afraid to ask the hard questions.
And most importantly, we want to hear from you, because we cannot expect to make our state better unless you vote for New Mexico.
So Chris Ramirez here again this morning to explain more about our mission.
Yeah, the last thing that Tessa said, this is all about you. It's about New Mexicans. It's about our viewers. It's about making sure that you have all the information that you need so that when you're making those important choices of who you want to elect to be your next leader, you know the issues, you know what's going on, and you know what's important to our state.
Now, I know that community engagement is really important for a big endeavor like this. How do our viewers at home connect with us?
There are so many ways these days, right, to connect with us. You can always email us. Our emails are always up on television. But on KOB.com, there's that Share For tab, and that is a great way to send us what you're thinking. And not only what you're thinking, sometimes our best story ideas come directly from our viewers. And so we definitely want you to let us know what you think we should be covering. And we've made some decisions on what we think are the big issues, education, economy, and crime. But we want to hear from you about what you think is also big.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Chris.